In July of 2021, when Zach Hyman was still a Toronto Maple Leaf, he was looked at as an honest, hard-working player with some finishing ability who meshed well with top-of-the-lineup guys like Matthews and Marner. He'd shown you he could produce at a decent clip over 20 goals and 40 points. A good player who can play in your top 6. Nothing more, nothing less. Teams were definitely very interested in this guy, but the question was, who's willing to break the bank and give him a bunch of money and a bunch of term for a guy who hasn't really shown to be much more than a 20-goal scorer alongside some of the best offensive players in the entire league? Enter Ken Holland and his best move as Oilers GM. The Oilers saw a guy who could potentially be a great fit next to McDavid, and after trying everything from James Neal to Alex Chiasson to Jesse Puljujarvi to Ty Rattie, they were ready to pay for a fit like that. To the tune of $5.5 million over 7 years with a no-move clause. For a guy whose career high in points was 41, that was a pretty hefty price. It paid immediate dividends though. As soon as he put on that Oilers sweater, he was a natural fit on that first power play unit and next to McDavid. He crushed his previous career highs, 27 goals, 54 points. The Oilers had found their new first-line right winger. And in the playoffs, he was even more of a force with 11 goals in 16 games. Then the next season, he just started looking like a flat-out star. 36 goals and 83 points. I mean, you're a core piece when you're making $5.5 million. But after his second year at Edmonton, it was clear that he wasn't just a core piece, he was a cornerstone piece, alongside guys like McDavid, Draisaitl, and Skinner. This season, though, things have gotten straight up ridiculous for the guy. The same talented grinder with some offensive upside and a big smile who started his career with the Leafs just scored his 38th goal last night, putting him third in league scoring ahead of guys like McKinnon, Panarin, and Crosby. It was a beauty to a bar-down one-timer in a game the Oilers absolutely had to win. The guy's on pace for 55 goals. If this guy's a 50-goal season, man, I knew he was a good player, and I had a feeling he was going to fit well with McDavid, but 40, 45, 50-goal scorer Zach Hyman, that makes this signing better than you could have ever dreamed of if you're an Oilers fan. And honestly, it propels this into the territory of, is this the best Oilers free agent signing of all time? Yes, he's got 4 years left after this one, and he's already 31 years old, but potentially getting 50 goals out of $5.5 million, not to mention what he might do in the playoffs, that's crazy value and makes the contract worth it even if he does tail off in the last couple years of his deal. It's no secret that he benefits a ton from playing with McDavid, and he does. A lot, but it really is unfair and false to attribute all of his success to, oh, he plays with McDavid. This guy's finishing ability is insane. He's an extremely talented goal scorer. Whether it's tracking pucks in front of the net, finishing on breakaways, deflections, or even heaters from distance, he's clinical. Look, I'm not for sure saying he's going to get to 50 and he's going to be a 50 goal scorer from now on, but with the way he plays, I would not be surprised to see him continue being one of the better goal scorers in the whole league for the next couple of years. Let me know in the comments, how many goals do you think he ends the season with? It'll be fun to look back at the end of the year if somebody hit the nail on the head, got the exact number right. I'm going to say he gets 51. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want more Oiler videos, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. You're awesome.